It's me, it's AlexisMaurice, and my co-host, Mr.
Trei. Hollywood.
Tonight, we're talking about Latasha Scott from Xscape, child.
R&B sensation, or should we say gospel sensation? Or maybe Christmas. I mean, it's a reach all the way around.
Things. Latasha Scott, she done did, is it a freestyle? What was it?
She jumped on basically a trend.
Child, she jumped on the mic and she had some things to say about her now ex-husband. I didn't even know that they were divorcing. She had some things to say about getting kicked out of the group on Xscape, and she got something to talk about with her sister with these residuals. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, pull up a chair, because the wine up starts now. Trei, what is going on with Latasha, honey? Because
I mean,
Latasha and that song that she freestyled on, which is a cute song, but it gets
one over there, the other way, boom, right there.
One star.
One star.
Girl, please. Trei, what is going on with Latasha?
The auto tone was horrible. The attempt was horrible. She looked horrible.
Wait, before you give all of these ratings and you trash the girl, what happened? Tell us what happened.
So what had happened was, if you all remember, SWV and Xscape came together to do a show, the Queens of R&B. And in the midst of this Queens of R&B, it kind of released a lot of tension between the sisters.
Episode one, honey.
Yeah, yes, we found out that she owed her sister money. But we also found out how
Allegedly.
She owed her money. So we also found out how she treated the other sisters of the group, because those are her sisters, But she left the group. She tried to prove how she could be independent and do stuff herself and go ahead and be solo and do a Christmas album and a gospel album. And both of them
solo, and nobody was checking for her ass.
They both tanked. Well, guess what? Here we are, fast forward to now, where she's not reaching back out. She's reaching out. Try to get back in. Yeah. Because you want to know what? She let go of that toxic husband she had. And now she want to be back with her sisters because she ain't getting no money. And they still torn, making their coin.
I feel like this is I'm not going to say failed attempt, because maybe the girls will welcome her back with open arms. But I feel this is a weak-ass attempt for you to offer some type of public apology to not only your sister, but to the girls, for the fact that your ass thought that you had the big head, that you can go solo. I ain't going to say try, but because you did go solo. But like I said, solo, nobody heard you, honey. But I feel like this is a weak-ass attempt to try to apologize. Now, we don't know if she's already tried reaching out to the girls, but I felt like you should have did all of that first before you just come to the public and release an apology, or somewhat of an apology. I don't know what this is, but it's some kind of residual challenge where she addressed all the things that's going on. Like I said in the intro, I didn't even know her husband was divorcing. Allegedly, he got another child up there. What's his name, Rocky?
Yep.
Listen, I think Rocky has been full of shit since the beginning of time. And I think the ladies knew that he was full of shit. And it was just one of them cases of, girl, I know you've been crying and you're needing somebody to talk to. But when you sometimes take issues or concerns to your girlfriends about their man, they don't be checking for that. They don't be wanting to hear that. And so I think she decided to bounce and check out on those girls. And obviously, she's made the wrong decision.
Yeah, it's a very dumb decision, because I think that sometimes people get blind by alleged love, or the person who they think love them, and they forget about the people who've been there rocking with them for the longest, right? You allowed this man to get into your head, and you listened to him, and you made him treat your sisters or your sister wrong. And now you're back, wanting to get back. No, baby. What? Let me tell you one thing. To me, when you done burnt that bridge, we ain't building no other bridge to get no water to the other side.
Honey, I'm blowing up the base of the bridge, honey. I'm blowing it all up, and it's the bridge is falling down. London Bridges is falling down into the ground, honey.
And if we know Kandi the way we think we know Kandi Burruss, She ain't giving you another chance, and we know that Tamika gonna go right along with Kandi because that's her girl.
Child.
So
clearly, we've seen how long Kandi can hold a grudge.
Oh yes, baby. She's still holding on to Phaedra's grudge for what is it, 7 years?
Rightfully so, though, because
I mean, okay, we want to use somebody else as an example.
Who else she gonna use?
I mean, she held on to one with Portia for a little while.
But Kandi be justified for holding her grudges. But sometimes
she had one with Nene.
I said what I said. Okay, well, what you said was some bull. But you don't like it. You don't like it. I sure damn don't like it. Well, then, what you want me to do?
Nene had issues with Kandi. Kandi ain't had no issues with Nene.
True.
Let me tell you something. Dick is a powerful thing. You hear me? Dick will have you turning on your family. Dick will have you turning on your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Dick will have you slapping your own damn self. On your own damn self. If it's that good, bitch, child, you gonna have three or four split personalities, honey. You be talking to bitch, that dick was good. Stay away from it, girl. He ain't no good, but he just be hitting them spots. Or whatever, girl, it ain't no good. I like it. That's the third personality.
Oh, that's the third one. Okay, I was wondering where the third one was at.
Right. Have you, be honest, have any of your friends ever came to you about a partner or someone that you was dating, basically saying they ain't good or they full of shit or they cheating or whatever the case may be, and you kind of ignored what they had to say?
I've had friends. Shit, I think you came to me and told me. I think I have. I don't necessarily think I said you're wrong or whatever.
But your ass questioned me. I mean, you was like, well, who is it that Trei? All of the details aren't important.
All details are important. All details are always important. No.
I have done my due diligence before I even come to you and tell you, girl, you in danger, girl. You need to watch out, girl.
Well, that's why I ain't told nobody who I'm getting to know now.
Are you in a relationship?
I am not in a relationship.
Sound like you was about to say it just a few minutes
I am not in a relationship. I wish I was.
Unfortunately, I have been that friend who has been in the position.
Oh, I know you have. Yeah, I know.
A number of times. But I be knowing stuff about y'all boyfriends, and I be like stuck in a rock and a hard place. Should I say something? Or should I not say something? Because you know they ain't gonna believe you, or they gonna think you trying to hate.
I think you should always say something, because at the end of the day, I think that of a solid friendship is way more important than allowing your friend to look stupid.
No.
So let me say this. I may give rebuttal. I may say this or this and that. But if you know something that I don't know, I want to know. That's just speaking for me. Don't have me out here looking stupid. Because I'm mad at you. I'm like, you knew this whole time?
That has been one of my problems in the past. One of the reasons why I have been intentional about sharing knowledge or sharing things about your partners that you don't know is because I have been on the other end where I have been looking stupid by people I have been head over heels for. I mean, just doing dumb shit. Y'all seen me on the Hopeless Romantic page where I share some stuff that I have done. Matter of fact, take a look. This is so embarrassing.
Thing you ever did for love? Hey, rent. For who? How much? You know, rent is getting really high these days. It was 1,500. For how many months?
I did it for 2 months.
For 2 months. Okay.
Well, that's not bad.
Well, what'd you stop? Like, why'd y'all stop?
Because he's full of shit.
You cheated?
Yeah.
You're a victim.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
But as you can see, I have done shit by paying rent for people. You know, and those same people had me looking like a damn fool. Well, no, I can't blame them. I was making myself look like a fool in hindsight. But I'm just saying, like, people get it's tough. It's tough. So therefore, you have to know and gauge your friends. If you're the one that's going to be delivering the information, you kind of have to gauge your friends and know your friends to know if they are going to be in a space to receive what you're saying. And if you know they're not going to be in a space to receive it, which is you've not always been in a space to receive stuff. You kind of have to wait until you feel or know that they are. Because the last thing you want is for your friendship to be blown up. But being on the other end, the receiving end, if there's people who really love you and are in your life and also for your life, listen to what they tell you. They're not coming to you. Some people hate, but if you know the person and you know their intentions are pure, listen to what them. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to see you get hurt as well too.
Facts.
Anything you want to add to that?
No, I mean, I agree. I agree. I mean, I think we all have to grow and be able to receive. So no.
So hopefully the ladies of Xscape will be able to receive Tasha back into the fold. Girls, go to the girls and say, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's just easy to just own it. You know what? Girls, I'm sorry. My husband, and that's the easiest thing for you to blame it on. Just blame it on your husband, child. He had my mind fooled up. He had me thinking that y'all were against me and y'all didn't want me to succeed. And he had me.
Maurice, keep in mind that this ain't new. This ain't new. Like with this whole show they had going on, it didn't just start then. This has been the past where this husband has been doing this.
Because he used to be their road manager, but eventually they stopped him from being the road manager.
Because he was probably stealing from their ass.
Allegedly, probably. Hence the residual checks, honey. Your sister never got the residual checks because they was taking the checks and cashing them. Or whatever. Shout out to Tiny Mama, because if Tiny Mama didn't come forward, they would have never knew. Girl, it was weak. It was whack. Go to your sisters, apologize, Xscape, give her grace. Kandi, don't hold no grudges.
Give her grace, accept her apology, but don't accept her back. Y'all are fine as a trio.
No, they need to accept her back, honey.
No.
Because I know you're going.
No.
No,
they fine without her. Oh, glory. Glory.
But if the running take leads, heartbreak, somewhere down the line.
Let it go. Just let it go and let God. Let go and let God.
So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up. Again, make sure that you like this video, share it on all of your social media platforms, and we will see you guys next episode.
Peace.
Bye.